All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're all ready to go here. Everything looks pretty good, so let's begin. Welcome, everybody, back to another edition of my series of Come Hang Out live streams where we just kind of hang out and talk about whatever comes to mind. Today is episode number 116, An Unlikely Streamer. What does that title mean? I don't know. I'm not a doctor, and I don't know if you guys know either. But welcome, everyone, back to another edition of these streams. Yesterday, we did not stream due to technical difficulties. It was a pretty big mess yesterday, but we got everything fixed for today. So let's go ahead and get into our schedule really quick before we begin. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time, and as always, I will provide you guys with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream, like was the case with yesterday's stream, I will let you know via my community tab. Put up a post yesterday about that. A lot of you guys saw it and said, hey, no worries, these things happen, and I appreciate you guys for being, I guess, so kind in my hour of need yesterday when things weren't necessarily working for me. So, for updates, we have a couple of updates to the stream. First things first, we have, as you can see on your screen, I'm plugging my Twitter and Instagram. Figured I might as well. And also, we have a new super chat thing, and I guess we'll figure that out if anybody super chats. Basically, you super chat, you get cursed woo. That's the new gimmick for these streams. Also, we do have some more images. I put some new images up on the stream. We have Ninjago reimagined now as a folder, and we also have Tales from the Monastery of Spinjitzu. So a couple of new selections there for you guys to look at in the background as we go throughout these streams. Is there a Kahoot every stream? No, those are only on Fridays. Friday is Kahoot Trivia Day. So, yeah, hopefully you guys are doing well. Just figured I'd announce a couple of those updates before we continue further. How are you guys doing? Feels like I haven't talked to you in a while because I missed you guys yesterday. How have you guys been? And obviously in today's stream, we're just going to do a little bit of a casual stream today. Originally had something planned for today, but that's going to be moved to tomorrow. So, tomorrow we're going to be doing the fun bit, and then Friday we have trivia. So, got a haircut yesterday? Nice. I have not had a haircut in quite some time. It's been a couple of months, actually, since I got my haircut. Thoughts on Moon Knight Episode 3? Oh, yeah, Episode 3 came out of Moon Knight. Yeah, I watched it. It was all right. Without getting into spoilers, it was okay. Didn't like it as much as Episode 1. Still, Episode 1 is still pretty good, in my opinion. That's easily the best one. But I liked it more than 2. I've seen some people say that... episode 3 is worse than 2. I don't know, I disagree. I think episode 2 is a lot worse than 3. Just my opinion. Did I try the eraser and toothpaste thing from Monday's stream? I actually did not have a chance to do that just yet. Did not have a chance. I'll probably try that here at some point, maybe this weekend, if I get around to it. I want to try it on a movie J minifigure, just to see if I could remove the freckles, maybe even put a notch in his eyebrow. See how that would work. Is there a Kahoot today? No, Kahoots are on Friday. Friday is the Kahoot days. Friday is trivia day. Today was just a normal day. My cat woke me up. Nice. My cat did the same. My cat Waffle decided to wake me up this morning. So thank you for that, Waffle. Literally a living alarm clock there. Nice. How many Ninjago minifigures do I have? A whole lot. Not sure the exact number, but I have some in the display stand over there, some in a random bin somewhere under my desk that I cannot find, and other minifigures are just kind of hanging out in the vehicles that I have displayed yet. So, isn't it Friday yet? No, I think it's still Wednesday, right? Yes, Wednesday, April 13th. Do I have a job? Yeah, this is my job. Doing YouTube videos is the job that I have right now. And, you know, it's an alright job. I like it a lot, you know. It's nice to actually get up and make a video every day for a living. It's nice to do that, and thank you guys very much for getting me to that point. I do appreciate it. Without you guys, I would probably still be working at the grocery store, and I don't want to do that no more. Grocery stores are not fun to look at, or to work at. Neither to look at nor work at. Don't work at a grocery store. As a matter of fact, don't go into grocery stores. Just don't get any food. Don't buy any food at all. Thoughts on Funko Pops? Funko Pops are alright. I used to collect Pops a lot back in the day. Not so much these days. Every now and then I'll buy one that I like, but I'm not really collecting Funko Pops as much as I used to way back when I was a little younger. Nowadays, I really don't have the funds for that. It's Thursday for you. Nice. Living in the future. Interesting. Living in the future. Yeah, if you guys want to see different background images at any point during the stream, feel free to let me know. We can switch things up every now and then if you'd like. Figured I would show off a couple of the new ones here. So we have, again, Tales from the Monastery of Spinjitzu, and then we have Ninjago Reimagined as well. But if you want to see something different, feel free to let me know. Every now and then we can totally switch things up. Imagine Pythor as a Funko Pop. I don't know if I want to imagine that. I mean, with Ninjago, I mean, they could totally make pops of Ninjago, right? That seems like it should be possible, but, you know, licensing and whatnot, we're probably never going to see that, which is kind of a shame because Ninjago Funko Pops would be a sight to behold. Not sure what Pythor would look like, though. Defeat the system, grow your own food. Yeah, back in the older days, that's what people used to do. Used to grow their own food. Gosh, heck. Evo pictures or core pictures? Sure, we can run core for a little bit. Sounds good to me, of course. Let's see. Brickheads. Yeah, brickheads are basically the Lego equivalent of Funko Pops. But I don't think we have enough Ninjago brickheads either. We have some for the movie and then some for Legacy. That one weird 3-pack that Lego came out with. Very awkward. Not too sure how to feel about the brickhead stuff. I would like to see more of them at some point. We have a $1.99 donation from Alden. Thank you very much. Imagine if Garmadon became the new Samurai X. Don't know if Samurai X would fit Garmadon's character, personally. Not sure if I'd enjoy that, but it certainly would be interesting. Thank you, Alden, for the $1.99. The first Cursed Woo super chat. Let's see how that plays out. You guys can basically hear that for the first time here, if it loads. Sometimes Streamlabs is a little bit late with the actual donations. Is today a casual stream? I'm late. Oh, there it is.
Want you to do this, brother.
So yeah, that's what we got for the super chats. Now, instead of pizza time, we get Cursed Woo saying, Father, or not, you know the line. Thank you once again, Alden, for the $1.99. Is today a casual stream? I'm late. Yeah, we're just doing casual stream today. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing what I planned for today. So I figured today doing a casual stream as well might be a little fun because then we can test out some of the new features, such as the new super chat audio, which of course is the classic "Father would not want you to do this, brother." And once again, that happens every super chat. So just letting you guys know. Core should have been a season. Maybe they could have made Core a season. Maybe like a short 4-episode season, like something like March of the Oni, perhaps. Maybe that could work out. Otherwise, I'm fine with Core being a series of short films. I mean, that works out for me personally, especially if they're just going back through some of the most recent Ninjago seasons. I don't think that needed to be a whole season. I'm happy with Core being shorts, I guess you could say. But a season, sure, I could see how maybe they could make that work. Got a small collection of Wild Brain era minifigures on my desk, only missing Seabound ones. Nice, that's a pretty good collection to build. Not a bad selection of minifigures there. Yeah, some of the Wild Brain era ninja minifigures are really cool, especially the Island minifigures. Those are probably my favorite of the Wild Brain era. Can I rank all of the Lego movies right here, right now? Sure, there's 4 of them, right? All right, number 4. We're counting down number 4. What's my least favorite? Probably the Lego Movie 2. Most recent one, not super fantastic like the first Lego film. It's an alright movie. It has the catchy song in it, which is one of the best songs ever made, so, you know, it's good for that. Number 3 is probably the Lego Batman movie. I liked that movie a lot. Will Arnett as Batman is pretty cool. I liked all the jokes and nods to superhero culture. Number 2, you got the Ninjago movie. I like the Ninjago movie more than the Batman movie. What can I say? The Ninjago movie is pretty funny. I like it a lot. Being a Ninjago fan, you guys know I'm bound to like that movie. It's pretty good. And number 1, the original Lego movie is still my favorite Lego film. I like it a lot. It's pretty cool. Going into the first Lego movie, you'd kind of think that maybe it was just a blatant advertisement, but it's more than that. It has heart. It has character. But yeah, that's my ranking of the Lego films from worst to best. Feel free to do it as well in the chat. See how our rankings compare. Once again, mine from best to worst is Lego Movie, Ninjago Movie, Batman Movie, Lego Movie 2. Can I have your WhatsApp? I actually don't have WhatsApp. What's up? I don't have WhatsApp, unfortunately. I think Lloyd's personality and dialogue changes in season 11. I'd say maybe a little bit. Maybe he's a little bit more, I don't want to say less mature. But that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from him, though, starting in season 11 onwards. Maybe not as, I guess, well-rounded as he was during the Oni trilogy. Not really sure, though. I didn't really notice that much of a difference. But I guess you could say that maybe he's a little less mature, in my opinion. Just my thoughts on that. Lego Movie has effort. They made a toy commercial into art. That is true. And then people were all mad at the Lego Movie when the trailers were coming out because they're like, oh, this is just a cash grab, blatant advertisement. And then when the movie came out and didn't get an Oscar, people were annoyed. People were like, oh, the movie was snubbed. Oh, really? Because about a year ago, you were upset that the movie existed. But now it's like, oh, no, now it didn't win an Oscar. Let's see. If the Lego Ninjago movie had a sequel, what would I want in it? More focus on the other characters, please, aside from just Lloyd. If I had my way, during the movie, Lloyd would get kidnapped by someone or something, and the rest of the movie would be about the ninja trying to find Lloyd and rescue him. That way you could build up the other ninja and not have it be the Lloyd and Garmadon show, like the first Lego Ninjago movie was. I don't know. I don't think the Ninjago movie's ever going to get a sequel, but if it did, I'd like to see more of a focus on the other characters, because the rest of the ninja in the first movie are kind of background characters to Lloyd. I mean, it's pretty much the common criticism of that movie. Has to take a sip of my water. I also apologize if you hear a doggo barking in the background. That's the doggo that lives downstairs. What would be Garmadaddy's role? Maybe Garmadon could help out the ninja, but once again, the first Ninjago movie was kind of the Lloyd and Garmadon show, so maybe Garmadon could get kidnapped as well, or maybe he just couldn't even be in the movie. I don't know. Just kind of depends. I like the Garmadon character from the Ninjago movie, but I do want to see the other characters get focus sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Stream looks different, missed the last few because I slept through them. Yeah, this is the first stream in the newish format, I guess you could say. We have the plugs at the bottom of the screen, the super chat at the very top. You get what you pay for. You get Cursed Woo, and it's pretty enjoyable. Figured we could run this for a little bit, see how this goes over. Figured with the stream not being a thing yesterday, maybe we could switch things up a little bit, and that's exactly what we did. How am I doing? I'm doing all right. Doing pretty good. Let's see. What do I have to do today yet? I got to take out the trash, which isn't fun. I got to do the dishes. A lot of household stuff, I guess you could say. Season 8 pictures? Sure, we can do Sons of Garmadon for a little bit. Sounds good to me. The Sons of the Garmadon, or the Sons of the Master Wu. Heard somewhere in 2018 that the Ninjago ninja would be in the Lego Movie 2, but they would have their hunted designs. Just thought that was interesting. That is interesting, because that never actually happened in the Lego Movie 2, right? I don't remember the ninja ever showing up in there. I remember Bruce Willis in the air duct. I remember that, but I don't remember the ninja actually being in the Lego Movie 2. Kind of a missed opportunity. You'd think they would want to actually put them in there because the Ninjago movie was a thing, but maybe since the Ninjago movie kind of flopped, maybe that's why they were removed. It's hard to say. It's hard to say, but I would have loved to have seen the ninja in the Lego Movie 2, for sure. Why not, right? And yeah, Hunted, that would have been around the time the Lego Movie 2 came out. Let's see, best flashback from season 8 to 9. I gotta go with Cole's. I think Cole's is the best personally. Showcases his history, showcases how he feels about Master Wu. I like that a lot. It shows kind of like that close relationship that the two have. You know, Cole being the first ninja that Wu tracked down. I like that a lot, actually. If you were making live-action Ninjago, had to cast Will Smith and Oscar Isaac, who would you cast them as? Okay, Will Smith has to be someone who slaps a lot of people. He's got to be someone that slaps a lot of people. Who slaps people in the Ninjago universe? It's hard to say. I would cast Will Smith as a bad guy. What should we cast Will Smith as? I don't think he'd play any of the skeletons, nor do I think he'd play any of the Serpentine. It's hard to say. Oscar Isaac as Morrow, that's a pretty good idea. Yeah, Oscar Isaac as Morrow, for sure. Why not? I feel like Morrow would be a pretty good role for Oscar Isaac, right? That sort of exiled warrior, master of wind. I could see Oscar Isaac filling that role. Will Smith as Fugitive. I don't know about that. Fugitive, not sure if I'd cast Will Smith as Fugitive. Nauticon, that's funny because Will Smith played the genie in the live action Aladdin. Sure, why not? Garmadon, he slapped the snakes around. Yeah, but I don't know if Will Smith would make a good Garmadon. Kind of want to see someone else fill that role. I've always said that maybe Ewan McGregor would make an awesome Garmadon. Like, he could play Sensei Garmadon really well, but then he could also play Lord Garmadon really well. I think he'd be an excellent casting choice for Garmadon. Was Michael Pena a good pick for Kai? I'd say so. Michael Pena kind of has that attitude that Kai has, you know, that sort of sarcastic, kind of fiery attitude. I could see Michael Pena voicing Kai. That was one casting decision I didn't mind from the Ninjago movie. I think that fits Kai really well. Benedict Cumberbatch as movie Pythor. Sure, I mean, Benedict Cumberbatch kind of looks like a snake, so sure, why not? Make him Pythor. Who's to say? Will Smith would fit Master Wu. That could be pretty interesting if Will Smith was cast as Master Wu. I like Jackie Chan as Wu, though, you know? I mean, Jackie Chan played Wu in the Ninjago movie. I thought he did an excellent job for sure. Do I still remember my wish list for actors to cast in the live-action Ninjago movie? Yeah, because I did do a video on that a long time ago. I remember some of those casting decisions. I still think Daniel Radcliffe would make an awesome Cole. That's just me. Haven't seen a lot of other people talk about that, but I think he'd be awesome as Cole. Can't remember who else I had on that list, though, truth be told. Who would I cast as Nia, Skylar, or Pixel? That's a difficult question to answer. I mean, who would be good as Nia, Skylar, or Pixel? I saw somebody earlier in the stream say Haley Steinfeld. I would love to cast her as one of those. Maybe have her as Skylar? I don't know. Maybe. Seth Rogen as Dareth. Yeah, that's about right. You combine one of my least favorite actors with one of my least favorite characters. Sure, Seth Rogen as Dareth. What are we doing in the stream today? We're just kind of hanging out, chit-chatting. Tomorrow we're going to be doing something fun because yesterday we didn't stream, so basically my plans got pushed back by a day. So tomorrow we're going to be doing probably another one of those tournament brackets or maybe something different, depending on what I have in the back pocket. Yeah, I do think Haley Steinfeld should play someone. Haley Steinfeld as Nia. Not so sure about Nia. I think maybe Skylar's a better fit for her personally. What do I think about Teen Wu? Teen Wu's pretty cool. I like his design. He's got that nice hairpiece with the man bun. Love that hairpiece. I think the new design for Teen Wu is a lot better than the older one. Did I get the Mr. Knight Funko Pop? No, I didn't. I'm going to be honest. The Moon Knight Funko Pops don't really appeal to me very much. I'm not a huge fan of how they look personally. Tom Holland is Jay. Tom Holland is Lloyd, most likely. If they were to make Ninjago live action, I have no doubt that Tom Holland would be on that cast somewhere. He'd probably be Lloyd, in all honesty. Not sure who I would cast as Jay though. Stephen Ogg as the mechanic. Oh, Trevor Phillips. Oh, for sure. That'd be an awesome casting choice for sure. Is Kat the unlikely streamer? That would be a pretty funny joke, like if I wasn't here at all and Kat was hosting, but no, Kat has work today, unfortunately, so I'm here, streaming by myself, as per usual. Eventually, I would like to have her back on the stream, because, you know, it's always fun having her here. You guys seem to like her. Unfortunately, no, she has work today. Rest in spaghetti. Do I like Nia? Yeah, Nia's alright. Not my favorite ninja, not my least favorite ninja. Actually, my least favorite ninja is her brother, Kai. But Nia's a pretty cool character. Watching the Batman last month, saw John Turturro. I was like, was that the same guy that was from Transformers? Yeah, John Turturro played Agent What's-His-Face in the first 3 films, and then he also came back in 5 for some reason. Not sure why that decision was made, but hey, whatever works, I suppose, right? Willem Dafoe as the Overlord. Actually, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea, casting Willem Dafoe as the Overlord.
Want you to do this, brother.
Good lord, that kind of scared me there. Thank you, Dynamite King, for the $1.99. What's my top 5 Ninjago seasons? Top 5, let's see. 1 to 5. I like Tournament, then Sons of Garmadon, then Master of the Mountain, then maybe Possession, and then what else should I put it? What else should I put in my top 5? Maybe Skybound, perhaps? Not so sure about that one. Can't remember what I put in my official ranking, but thank you very much, Dynamite King, for the $1.99 and the Master Wu Cursed. Still used to hearing the pizza time. Yeah, things are switching up a little bit, right? Switching things up every now and then. Certainly couldn't hurt. Best ship poll? Sure, let's get some ships in here. Why don't we do some more untraditional ships? How about that? Not the normal ones, not the normie ones, like oh, everybody loves Zane and Pixel. But yeah, let's get some other ones in the chat. Why don't we do that? Vote for your favorite unpopular ship. How about that? Did I see the new Knockout figure along with the new Elita 1? Yeah, the Knockout figure looks clean. Very clean. I like that one a lot. Probably not going to get Elita 1, but Knockout might actually grab him. I'm looking more forward to Tarantulas. That's probably my favorite that they announced recently. When did I change the Super Chat? Actually, today. Today was the first stream that we actually had the new Super Chat. A couple of you guys mentioned on Monday's stream that maybe we should switch it up. So we're switching things up a little bit. Love Moro and Harumi. Okay, Moro x Harumi can go on the list. Who else should we put on there? Someone said Kai x Nia. We're not doing that one. Not doing that one. JX the Month's Queen. Okay, what's her name? Mertessa? Murtessa. What a pretty name. Pretty name for a pretty lady. Let's see. Lloyd and Kai. We could do Green Flame, I guess you could say. Kai X Lloyd is a lot better than Kai and Nia, that's for sure. We don't do that here. No, 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 no. Pythor and Asphira. Okay, they haven't met yet, but maybe they could meet, and they're both snakes, so therefore they should be together. Pythor X Asphira, Moro, Harumi, Jay Murtessa, Kai Lloyd. Alright, sounds good. Vote for your favorite ship. That sounds like fun to me. Vote for your favorite ship. Alright, feel free to take a vote, people. We got that rolling. Feel free to take a vote. I'm actually quite curious to see who wins this one. We got some pretty interesting choices here. Ugh, as I take a sip of my water. Season 3 pictures? Sure. Rebooted. Sounds good to me. Pretty underrated season. I gotta say that this is underrated now because a lot of people hate Rebooted. Don't know why. Ship Moro and Harumi. Yeah, me too. Kai X Nia. This is what the community has come to. Yep, that's about right. That's about it. Ninjago community. We're all dying, folks. That'll just about do it for me in this community. I'll see you guys later. Closes stream, deletes channel. Jertessa gonna win 100%. That's an excellent ship name, Jertessa. I like Murtessa. She was a pretty cool character. So far, Moro and Harumi are winning, followed by Pythor and Asphira. Actually, Pythor and Asphira and Kai and Lloyd are tied. Jay and Murtessa actually has the lowest amount of votes right now. It's messed up, man. That ship is excellent. Rebooted should be shipped with Xbox? Sure. Why not? Woo X Lloyd. Nah, let's try to keep this not what's the right word for it? Let's not ship family members. How about that? That's going to be a pretty good way to continue on with this stream, right? No shipping family members. Not great. Not a good thing to do. If you ever quit YouTube, please don't delete the channel. Oh no, I totally won't delete the channel if I ever do decide to quit. Want to rewatch the different kinds of Ninjago fans videos on repeat. Awesome, I'm glad you liked that video. Yeah, no, if there ever comes a time in my day, in my unholy existence, where I decide to move on from Ninjago content, I'm totally not going to delete the channel. The channel will remain up. Because I put a lot of work into this channel, you know, I put years of effort into this channel, years of videos are on here, you know, to stay. I don't plan on deleting them. And hopefully the channel doesn't get deleted by something else, like a false copyright strike. Knock on wood, that does not happen. Please, Lego, let me keep my channel. Thank you very much. What about Jen Ledger as Skylar? Not sure who that is. Let me look her up quick. Who are you? Have I seen you in anything else? I do not recognize that name. Let's see. What's her name? Jen Ledger. Alright. Let's see. Maybe. I can kind of see her maybe playing the part. Again, have not seen anything that she's in. What is she, a singer? Has she acted? I have not heard of this person before. What if you delete the channel on accident? YouTube makes it very hard to accidentally delete a channel. You got to go through a whole bunch of different steps in order to delete it. You got to be actually trying to delete the channel. That's for sure. Tom Holland is Kalmar. I don't know. I kind of like that casting choice. I don't know why. I could see Tom Holland playing a bratty older brother type character. I could see that being the case, right? Let's see. RDJ as Ronin. Ooh, interesting. RDJ as Ronin. Maybe we've kind of seen him play sketchy characters before. I can maybe see that being the case. Robert Pattinson as Moro. Ooh, kind of like that a little more. He's known for playing like dark, depressing, brooding characters. I think he'd be perfect for Moro. Why not? Sure. Yeah, there goes all my revenue. Oh no. The $2 that I made on this stream is now getting sucked into the abyss. Taylor Swift is Nia. I don't know about Taylor Swift being Nia. I think Nia could probably get a better casting choice, to be honest with you. Most of the time when you put musicians in like acting roles, most of the time they don't do so hot. Just speaking from experience of what I've seen. What I've seen in the movie industry, Moro doesn't sparkle. But shouldn't he, though? When he was getting sucked into the water by the preeminent, shouldn't he have sparkled? I've always thought that he should have sparkled during that scene. Willem Dafoe as Klaus. Actually, that one's not too bad. Willem Dafoe as Klaus. Who would play Chen, though? We need someone equally as psychotic to play Chen. We have Willem Dafoe as Klaus. Who would play Chen? Not sure about that. Who would I have as Idris Elba in Ninjago? Ooh, good question. Idris Elba would probably have to play somebody noble. What about Hutchins from Sons of Garmadon? Maybe Idris Elba could play him. First person I thought of there. Why not? I could see that being the case. Hutchins is a pretty underrated character in my opinion. Zendaya as Nia. I don't know. I feel like that would happen, you know, because Zendaya's cast and everything nowadays. Is it Zendaya or Zendaya? I've heard it pronounced both ways. Why do I see Willem Dafoe as Chen? Yeah, Willem Dafoe would be better as Chen. So if Willem Dafoe would be Chen, who would play Klaus then? Who would play Klaus? Again, we need somebody about equally as psychotic. Bryan Cranston as Garmadon? Maybe. Kind of see that being the case. Notakon or Klaus? Idris Elba as Notakon. I don't know. I feel like he'd be better as like a more noble character, you know? Okino? There you go. That's a good idea. Idris Elba is Okino. You could do like a spin-off focusing on the Okino character. Why not? Let's see. Robert Pattinson. Yeah, Robert Pattinson, he's got to play somebody. Someone depressing, someone brooding. Keanu Reeves as Chen. Don't know about that. Ooh, there you go. Willem Dafoe as Klaus and Chen, playing double roles. I mean, he's Willem Dafoe. He could pull it off for sure. For sure. Who would be Dareth? Who did we say earlier? Seth Rogen? Yeah, that's about right. Seth Rogen is Dareth. Keanu Reeves is the first Spinjitzu master. There we go. Perfect. That's genius casting if I've ever seen it. Keanu Reeves is the first Spinjitzu master. Can you imagine if Tom Holland's Lloyd Garmadon, it's like March of the Oni. He wakes up in the grasslands and he sees Keanu Reeves and he's the first Spinjitzu master. He's like decked out in the robes. He's got the little rice hat. Perfect. Excellent casting choice. I like it a lot. What else do you guys got for me? They're actually doing a Knuckles spinoff. That's right. Knuckles is getting a spinoff, isn't he? I should probably see Sonic 2 before I watch the Knuckles spinoff. Or maybe I could watch it Pulp Fiction style. Watch the Knuckles spinoff first, then go watch Sonic 2. Jim Carrey as Chen. There you go. How about this? Jim Carrey as Klaus, Willem Dafoe as Chen. They would make an epic duo. Rihanna Keeves. Jason Momoa as Garmadon. Maybe that could work. Perhaps. I'm still saying that. I'm still saying, man. Ewan McGregor would make an awesome Garmadon. Sebastian Stan to play someone. Yeah, who should Sebastian Stan play? He's got to be in there somewhere, right? I mean, he's a pretty good actor. I've seen him in a ton of different things. He could play a lot of different roles too. Sometimes he plays mercenaries. Sometimes he plays crooked cops. I don't know, man. We could do a couple of different options for Sebastian Stan. Make a video on this, please. Do you guys actually want to see like an updated live action Ninjago video? Maybe I could get that in development. Not sure when that would come out though, but I can write it down. Perhaps. Let me write it down so I don't forget. Maybe I'll add it to the backlog. I'll do it someday, I imagine. Sebastian Stan is Morrow. Sebastian Stan is Benthamar. Interesting. Kevin Hart as Samakai. I don't know. Who did we say for Samakai last stream? John Turturro, I think, would make an awesome Samakai. He kind of looks like a skeleton, too, so he kind of fits the role. Mark Hamill as Crux. Sebastian Stan as a Chronix. Actually, that's not bad casting. That is not bad casting at all. Chronix and Crux, Mark Hamill, Sebastian Stan? Sure. I mean, Sebastian Stan does kind of look like a younger Mark Hamill. Make Mark Hamill the older twin, make Sebastian Stan the younger twin. I can roll with that. That's actually not too shabby of casting there. Good job. I hate Lloyd so much. Kevin Hart as Mindroid. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Who's Jay? I don't know. Who would make a good Jay? What do you guys think? Who would be a good Jay actor? Andrew Garfield as Kai. Danny DeVito as Dareth. Actually, it's not too shabby. Danny DeVito. I don't know if I want to disrespect Danny DeVito, though, and make him Dareth, you know? I kind of want to make Dareth Seth Rogen. Like I said, actor I don't like mixed with character I don't like sounds good to me. Doesn't Chen have red hair? I thought he did when he was younger, right? I thought he had red hair, because Skylar has red hair. Who's winning the favorite ship poll as well? Morrow and Harumi. Why don't we go ahead and end it off there? We'll end off the poll there. Tom Holland is Jay. Yeah, I don't know. Tom Holland would probably play Lloyd, though, right? Chris Pratt as Jay. Chris Pratt is everybody, you know? Just literally cast as everybody. Morrow, Harumi 1, followed by Pythor as Sphera, then Kai and Lloyd, and Jay and Murtessa actually came in dead last. Oh no. How unfortunate. Paul Dano as Jay. I don't know about Paul Dano. You know, coming off the Riddler, I don't know if he'd be a good Jay, to be honest with you. I think he should probably play someone on the Ninja team. Maybe Zane. I kind of see him more as Zane than Jay. Maybe that's just me. Season 5 pictures, sure. Possession sounds good. Colin Farrell can be any character if you put makeup on him. Yeah, you can basically slap a whole bunch of makeup on him and he's the Penguin. A lot of people don't even know that was Colin Farrell, but it is. Who would Tobey Maguire be? I don't know if I'd cast him as one of the ninja. I'm thinking maybe that the ninja should be younger, dare I say, right? I think Toby's a little bit too old to play one of the ninja. But maybe he could play... I don't know. Who's a good character for Tobey Maguire? Tobias Maguire. I'm trying to think who he should be. I don't know. Kind of on a loss for that one. Who would you guys cast Tobey Maguire as? The Rock is Karloff. Yeah. Cole Sprouse as Cole. What movie did I just watch recently with Cole Sprouse in it? 5 Feet Apart. Kind of a weird movie. I don't know if you guys have seen that. Cole Sprouse was very, very strange in that movie. Him as Cole, not sure about that one. Could work under the right circumstances. Not my first choice, though, I will say. Gordon Ramsay as Kai. Too old. Once again, way too old. John Travolta as the Iron Baron. That's actually pretty good casting. That's pretty good, not gonna lie. John Travolta as the Iron Baron. Imagine that. They get to the first realm and it's just John Travolta in that top hat and his weird little claw arm thing and his peg leg. Perfect. 5 Feet Apart is a masterpiece. It had some good moments, I will say. I bought the Blu-ray for that movie a long time ago when it came out, I think, because I was like, oh, I've heard good things about this movie. I'll take it home and watch it. Finally watched it a couple years later, and yeah, it's okay. It's an alright movie. Has its moments for sure. For the most part, though, it's not like my favorite movie ever. Kind of feel like... I will say, I liked it a lot more than something like Fault in Our Stars. I'm not a fan of that movie. Kate Winslet as Misako. Actually, it's not bad. Ben Schwartz as Lloyd. Do I like Nia? Not that way. I mean, Nia's cool, but have you seen her mom, though? Ayo. Got him. Zach Woods as Zane. Actually, Zach Woods played a pretty good Zane in the Ninjago movie, not gonna lie. Best ninja suit poll. Sure. We did that a while ago, right? Let's get some different options here, though. Let's get some different Ninjago suits in the chat. What do you guys want to see as a part of this poll? We could totally vote on some of these. Daniel Radcliffe as Cole. See, that's the casting choice that I prefer. I've always thought that Daniel Radcliffe would play a pretty awesome Cole. Not really sure why. Tobey Maguire as Nero. Sure, the Master of the Mind. Why not? Sounds good to me. Tom Holland as Jay. Marissa Tomei as Maya. And RDJ as Ray. That's actually not too bad a casting there. Marissa Tomei as Maya? Oh, man. I would appreciate that very much. All right, what type of suits do you guys want to see in this poll right here? Skybound suits. Did we do that last time, though? I think we did that last time, personally. What else should we do? Season 11 suits? Okay, we can do those. Season 11. Did we do those last time, too? I don't think we did. Can't remember. What did we do? Okay, we'll do Season 11. The Deepstone suits. Did we do... I can't remember what we did last time. Okay, let's do Deepstone. Deepstone suits. The Day of the Departed robes. Sounds good. What are those called? The Honor robes? Honor suits? I'm just going to say Day of the Departed suits. I feel like most people will know what I'm talking about because of that. And we got one more. What else should we do? Season 4 suits. The Zukin suits? Alright. Zukin. We could do that. Zukin suits. Alright. So, what's the meme? Vote for your favorite ninja suits. Alright, we got Season 11, Deepstone, Day of the Departed, Zukin. Sounds good to me. That'll be the first round of this. We could possibly do more if we enjoy this poll. Let's see. What else do you guys got for me in terms of casting? What else is here? Let's keep talking about Ninjago casting. I mean, sure. I mean, who else would you guys cast as the ninja? We haven't really cast the ninja just yet, though, have we? Cameron Monaghan as Lloyd, Tom Holland as Jay. Who is Cameron Monaghan? I feel like that name sounds familiar, but I can't put a face to the name. Let me look him up. Cameron, is that how you say his name? Who knows? I don't know. Oh, okay. Oh, I know who he is. All right, sure. Who is he? As Lloyd? Yeah, I could kind of see that. He kind of looks the part. Sure. Sounds good to me. Played the Joker in Gotham. Yeah, I didn't watch Gotham. That's why I didn't recognize the guy. But I have seen the face. I've seen his face around. Me as Darren. I don't know. Who would I get cast as? I don't know. Who would I cast myself as? I'd cast myself as Little Nelson. Someone completely powerless, just running around Ninjago City on a bike. Sounds good, right? Did I include Seabound, Kai, and Cole in my collection, even though they aren't canon, but Complete the Ninja? Yeah, I kind of did put them on the stand over there. They're there with the Seabound minifigures. They are there, even though they're not really canon. I do still have them on the shelf, just because it's kind of awkward only having 4 Seabound Ninja on the actual shelf. Again, missed opportunity from Lego to include them in the final battle of Seabound. Missed opportunity. Really messed up. Mia Scott. Don't know about that. One of the Explorers Club members. Oh, what's the main guy's name? What's his name? What's his name? Cecil. Is that his name? I'll be Cecil. How about that? Sure. The kid from Adam Project as Little Nelson. Didn't they just cast him in something? Isn't he going to play the new Percy Jackson? I'm not a Percy Jackson fan, but I saw that and I was like, oh, okay. I didn't really care for the Adam Project so much, and that kid was probably one of the most annoying parts of the movie. But hey, whatever. I'm not a Percy Jackson fan. What was my first Ninjago set? My first set was the original Zane spinner. That was my first set. Arnold Schwarzenegger as Kilo. Oh my god. That's actually not too shabby of casting. Mr. Beast as Gail Gossip? Sure. Put him in a wig and call it good from there. There you go. Oh my god, is that Mr. Beast? Oh, I've been a fan since 1 million subs. Oh man, Mr. Beast. Benedict Cumberbatch as Nero. Actually, that's not too bad either. Who'd we say earlier for Nero? Can't remember who we said earlier, but Cumberbatch, I think he could play a good Nero. Again, sort of Doctor Strange-ish vibes coming from Nero, so sure. Why not, right? The Rock as Cole. I think he's just a little too old, you know what I'm saying? In this Ninjago movie, in this theoretical movie that we're trying to put together here, are the ninja older, or are they still like teenage age? If they're teenagers, I think we're casting a little bit too older, though. Said Pythor? Oh, yeah. Let's get a different British person to play Pythor. Tom Hiddleston. There you go. Loki is Pythor. Gal Gadot is Maya. I don't know. I'm still pushing for Marissa Tomei, to be honest with you. I prefer her over Gal Gadot, but still, it's not a bad choice. Gal Gadot as Maya. Tobey Maguire as Zane. Evan Peters as Griffin Turner. Sure, Quicksilver, Griffin Turner. I see what you're doing there. Ian McKellen as Cecil. I think Ian McKellen should play someone a little bit more important than Cecil. Dare I say? Maybe he could be Chen.
Father would not want you to do this, brother.
All right. Thank you, Jose, for the $1.99. Reminder, tomorrow I'm going to be headed to Utah. That's right. Hopefully you enjoy your trip there, my friend. Thank you very much for the $1.99 donation. I appreciate it. Thank you for the cursed woo. Jamie Foxx is Pale Man. Maybe. If we're doing like a tournament style season, we could cast all of the Elemental Masters. Ned Leeds as Jay. Ned Leeds as everybody. There you go. Andrew Garfield Kai. Not sure about that. I think, honestly, I think he could play a good Kai if he was a little younger. I don't know. I just feel like he's a little bit too old for Kai. Dare I say. Yeah, no more pizza time. Rest in peace, pizza time. You shall be missed. Alfred Molina as Klaus. So you got Willem Dafoe as Chen, right? Alfred Molina as Klaus. Maybe. Sure. Do I think the Pyro Snakes are Hypnobrai mummies? Yeah, that makes sense to me. Sure. I mean, if the Pyro Vipers are technically Hypnobrai, are the mummified Pyro Vipers just dead Hypnobrai? Makes sense to me. You'll play Pixel? Sounds good. Yeah, here you go. Cast yourself in the Ninjago movie. You guys, what character would you like to play if you were cast in the live-action Ninjago series? How about we switch things up? Talk about that for a minute. What character would you guys like to play? That's a good idea. In the meantime, who was winning the poll? The Deepstone suits. Fair enough. I got you. Deepstone suits are pretty cool. A lot of people love the Deepstone robes. Not too shabby there. You'll play a Chronix. Let's see. Kai or Jay, Master Wu. Lots of Kais. A couple Kais. Background character number 127. I got you. Yeah, you need extras every now and then, right? You need extras. Probably end up playing Nia. Natalie Portman as Harumi. Maybe. I don't feel... actually, maybe. That might work, actually. The more I think about it, the more I think that might work. Zoe Kravitz as Camille. Sure. Honestly, I will play Shrek. That's a good decision. Not too bad there. That's a pretty good decision, all things considered. Who would I cast as a Sphera? Ooh, who's like a raspy older woman? Who could play a Sphera? It's a good question. Who would I cast as Asphira? Why am I thinking Michelle Pfeiffer? I feel like she should be cast as someone a lot better than Asphira. Because, you know, Michelle Pfeiffer is a queen after all. Hate Dareth so much. You and me both. You and me both. Let's see. Might play Maki or a Bansha. Alright, pretty interesting characters there. The pink-haired lady from The Last Jedi as Asphira. Oh, Laura Dern? Maybe. Perhaps. I don't know. I'm still thinking... I want to say Michelle Pfeiffer, but I don't know. Laura Dern might actually play a good Asphira. Kate Blanchett? Yeah, she's not bad, too. She could play Asphira. Why not? Join the cult of Dareth? No, thank you. I don't think I will. I don't think I will join the cult of Dareth. Play as an extra. Yeah, it's alright. I got you. Random Ninjago City Citizen number 528. Idris Elba as Garmadon. I think he might make a good Garmadon too. I will say Garmadon. Actually, why don't we cast him as Master Wu instead? Idris Elba's Wu, and you got Ewan McGregor as Garmadon. I kind of like that idea. Imagine Idris Elba as Master Wu. That might be pretty cool. That might be pretty awesome, actually. Come to think of it. Borg. Waffle as Asphira. Yeah, my pet cat Waffle plays Asphira. I mean, she'd do a good job, right, Waffle? She looked over like, hey, don't talk to me. All right. Thank you, Waffle. Whatever works. Hands of Time pictures? Sure. Season 7? Sounds good. Monster is Num Num. What's King Shark's actual name? Nanawe? Is that his name? Nanawe. Monster is Num Num. John Cena as Pale Man. But Tiss. There's a joke to be made there. Nice. Dustin Hoffman is Dr. Julian. I mean, sure. Don't know many celebrities unless they're in the MCU. I got you. I mean, yeah, me too. A lot of celebrities, you know, MCU famous. I watch a lot of the MCU movies myself. It's pretty recognizable to, I guess, notice celebrities from the MCU movies. I got you. If that made sense, it might not have made sense. I don't know. Whatever. I pick up what you're putting down. I got you. What else do you guys got for me here? Margot Robbie as Harumi. What about Margot Robbie as Ultraviolet instead? She can kind of play crazy really well. We've seen that with Harley Quinn. Why don't we just cast her as Ultraviolet? Liam Neeson Garmadon? Actually, that's not too bad. Liam Neeson as Garmadon. Sure. Scarlett Johansson as Nia. Who's Zane? We need somebody robotic. Mark Zuckerberg. Or no, Jesse Eisenberg, because he played Zuckerberg in Social Network. We'll cast Jesse Eisenberg as Zane. Might be the most horrible casting decision I think we've made today, but you know what? Whatever works, I suppose. The only celebrity I know is Chris Pratt. I mean, to be fair, that's the only celebrity that matters anymore. Chris Pratt literally plays every single role in everything ever. Brent Miller as Zane. Actually, that's not a bad choice. You know, not sure if he could pull Zane off very well. Not sure if he could pull that off, but I guess we'll see, right? You know, no, in all seriousness, yeah, he'd be perfect. Why don't we just get all of the voice actors to play their characters, and then we'll just call it good from there, right? Sure. Peter Cullen as Zane. Yeah, I said somebody robotic. How about Peter Cullen as General Cryptor? There you go. Jackie Chan as Wu. Yeah, I still enjoy that casting decision a lot. That's one of the casting calls from the movie that I think works really well. Jackie Chan as Master Woohoo. Ryan Reynolds plays himself. Yes, Ryan Reynolds reprises his role as the most famous Ninjago character ever. Ryan Reynolds. Everybody knows Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds as Clutch Powers. There you go. Perfection at its finest. Would Ninjago look good with Demon Slayer animation? Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, Demon Slayer animation is pretty top notch. I think if Ninjago could get a hold of that somehow, that would be pretty entertaining. Speaking of Demon Slayer, you guys can't see, but I'm wearing a Nezuko t-shirt right now. Nezuko. I like Nezuko. She's a cool character. I have a t-shirt. It's pink. I don't mind wearing pink. Real bros wear pink. Honestly, Vincent Tong, I could see being the only one to play himself as Kai. I think he'd make a good Kai, to be honest with you. He certainly looks the part, that's for sure. He's got that Kai look, I will say. He's a pretty good actor, too. Pedro Pascal as Ronin. I mean, he played the Mandalorian. Why not as Ronin? We have a lot of people cast as Ronin. Maybe we should try to whittle that cast down a little bit, right? Andrew Garfield as Kai. Yeah, that might work, actually. Oh, as I take a sip of my water. What if one of Brent Miller's daughters played Pixel? I mean, sure. Why not, right? Don't they act as well? from what I can figure out. I don't know. I'm not super caught up with Brent Miller's family lore. Do they act? Pretty sure they do, right? Sure. Cast one of them as Pixel. Sounds good. Nicholas Cruz as Garmadon. Don't know about that. Ninjago with the Monkey Kid animation would be so cool. Yeah, I agree. I mean, sure, you should probably do that at some point, right? I imagine if they were to make more Ninjago reimagined shorts, maybe we could see something like that. The closest we got is, what is it, Gold Rush? That short? That kind of looks Monkey Kid-esque. Not exact, but pretty close. About as close as we're probably ever going to get. But no, Monkey Kid's animation is fantastic. I agree, Ninjago should probably take advantage of that at some point. If you ever get another kitty, name her Nesco. It's actually not a bad name for a cat. Oh, it's little Nesco. Come here, Nesco. Yeah, it's not a bad name for a cat. I mean, we have Momo already. We got Momo, and then we got Waffle. Momo actually does have an anime name. But Waffle, I mean, she's just called Waffle. There's a reason for that. It's because she's literally the shape of a waffle. She's very round. You're not fat, Waffle. You're just very round. Let's see. Mark Hamill as Garmadon. Who did we cast as Mark Hamill earlier? I like Mark Hamill playing Crux. That's a pretty good idea to me. And Sebastian Stan would play a Chronix. Sure. I like that idea quite a bit. Elon Musk as Borg. Hey, Elon Musk, you want to come play Borg in our Ninjago movie? And Elon is like, sure, I got nothing going on. I'm just buying up the majority of Twitter stock right now. Sure. I'll come play Borg. I think he would make a pretty good Borg, to be honest with you. They kind of have similar vibes going on. Let's see. Will the new Ninjago movie be stop motion? In this theoretical Ninjago movie that we've been putting together throughout the stream, this will be live action. From what I can figure out. Live action sounds good. Kylo Ren as Morrow. Ooh, Adam Driver? Sure. I mean, he could kind of play... actually, Kylo Ren and Morrow, they're kind of similar characters, no? Similar personalities, just a big jealous baby. All right. Kylo Ren. Adam Driver as Morrow. Sounds good to me. Could we talk about something else? I mean, sure, if you want to talk about something else, throw out a question. We can totally chit-chat about anything you guys want to talk about. We have a few more minutes left in the stream, so sure, sounds good to me. Why don't we end off the favorite suit poll, though? Because that's been going on for quite a bit at this point. Who won? The Deepstone robes? Probably. Yep, Deepstone, followed by Season 11. Really? Season 11 over Zukin. Wow. Followed by Day of the Departed. I'd probably put the Day of the Departed suits and the Zukin robes over the Season 11 suits. I think I prefer both of those a lot more than the Season 11 suits. Just my humble opinion. But what do I know? I'm just a lowly YouTuber. You think Harumi is still dead and it's actually Camille pretending to be her? I mean, that could very well be the case. I think we've talked about that before on the stream, right? As a possibility. That would certainly be a nice way to bring back the character of Camille. And sure, why not? Have her be disguised as Harumi. Sounds interesting. Love Nia's Day of the Departed outfit. I'd say my favorite from those outfits is probably Cole's or Kai's. Lloyd's is kind of basic. Lloyd very much looks like a pilot version of Lloyd, if that makes sense. It's Lloyd in the original style from 2011. A little bit too basic for my opinion. Tom Cruise as Lou. Tom Cruise as Lou? Tom Cruise is kind of a psycho, so maybe we should cast him as someone else. Someone more psychotic, dare I say. Emma Stone as Harumi. I was kind of thinking about that earlier. I had just watched a movie, what was it? Easy A with Emma Stone. Just watched that recently. Kind of an older movie, but Emma Stone, you know, she's cool in it. I could see her being Harumi, for sure. Tom Hanks is Zane. Hi, I'm Tom Hanks. The government has lost some of its credibility, so it's borrowing mine. That's about right? You guys see the Simpson movie? Simpsons film? Snoop Dogg is Cole. Snoop Dogg is everybody. Just the worst casting decisions possible. Bada bada bum. Favorite Mistake moment. Anytime someone comes in the tea shop and she's like, "Oh, never heard of it." I also like the bit where Mistake, or are you saying mistake or Mistake? Because with Mistake, I mean, I like the bit where Garmadon comes in the tea shop and she starts to go through her usual spiel, but then she sees that it's Garmadon, so she's like, "Oh wait, never mind, I'll actually treat you like a normal person." Favorite mistake moment, I don't know, there's a lot of moments in Ninjago where the ninja are wearing like their wrong costume, and it's kind of annoying, but it's also kind of funny in some cases. My least favorite moment with a Ninjago mistake is during the hunted scene in which Kai is trying to tame the wind dragon, because that mistake was just annoying. Didn't like that very well. Season 11 pictures? Sure. Let's do Ice Chapter. Let's go Ice Chapter for a little bit. That sounds good, right? Still convinced Mistake is Garmadon and Wu's mother? I mean, stranger things have happened in Ninjago, right? Stranger things have happened. Garmadon will come back to season 16 with some milk. Oh yeah. The Garmadon comic ends with him finding milk. And he's like, Lloyd, I'm back. And I got the milk. You thought I was just going to disappear? Nope, I'm not going to be one of those dads. I'm back and I have the milk. Nor did I not win the lottery, so I'm back here again. Tom Cruise as Twitchy Tim. Actually, sure, why not? That's a good casting choice, right? Still don't believe Mistake died. Oh yeah, she's probably still around somewhere. If they did want to kill her, though, I suppose that would make sense. I mean, she did die off screen, so, you know, the classic rule of film is that if you don't see the body, they're probably still alive. But then again, with Ninjago, I doubt they could show corpses. They've shown some other stuff similar, I guess. We have undead skeleton warriors, but I guess if you show a corpse, that's a big no-no. Big no-no. Imagine season 16 is a Chima and Ninjago crossover. Not sure how to feel about that. If that were to be the case, I imagine a lot of people would be pretty disappointed. Started writing a book recently. Don't know how far I'll get with it. That's awesome. I hope you continue on writing that book. Writing a book is an awesome idea, awesome pastime, awesome hobby. You should totally continue on with it. I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun. Let's see. I imagine her murder being very brutal. Yeah, who knows what happened to Mistake. There's a reason why they probably showed it off screen. I mean, with somebody like Mr. E, again, you can show that because Mr. E is an android, right? You can rip him apart on screen and nobody cares. But if you do that to like a humanoid character or someone with like actual flesh and blood, yeah, you probably won't be able to show that on this lovely Lego cartoon that we all love so very dear. Can I do a backflip? I cannot do a backflip. I'm not very athletic. I could try, but I'd probably fall and break my neck. So no, we're not doing that. With only a couple of minutes left in the stream, though, you guys, let's turn things over to rapid fire questions. Anything that I can answer in just a quick sentence or two, that'll be a pretty good way to round out the stream, and we'll call it quits from there. Jeffrey Wright is Grimfax. Not sure about that. Maybe Garmadon choked her to death. Something happened to her. I don't know. Whatever it was, we weren't allowed to see it, so must have been something pretty bad. Who's better, Sensei, Yang, Wu, Garmadon, or Chen? Of those four characters, I'd probably say Garmadon or Chen. Maybe Garmadon. Nowadays, I'm kind of liking Garmadon a little bit more than Master Chen. Where do you get these predictions from Ninjago? For what? For theories or whatever? I mean, anything is possible in the Ninjago series, right? Anything can happen. We've seen a lot of strange things happen throughout Ninjago over its run, so nothing's impossible. That's basically where a lot of my theories come from. Every single possibility should be analyzed and considered, in my opinion. And that's what I do for a lot of my videos. Am I familiar with Dagana Rampa? No, I'm not. Not sure even how to pronounce that. I'm pretty sure someone told me about that before, right? Someone told me what that was, but I forgot what it was. I forgot. I apologize. Not sure if you remember this, but do you remember when I asked you to say something, and if you didn't, I would buy the Ninjago City Gardens? Well, I have. Well, I'm glad you have the City Gardens. It's a pretty good set to have. The Ninjago City Gardens is a fantastic set. I feel like if as Ninjago fans, if you can afford it, I'd say go for it. Who would Kat play? I don't know. Her favorite character is Zane. I'm not sure if she'd make a good Zane, but hey, stranger things have happened, so why not, right? Michael Keaton as Vex. For sure. Michael Keaton should probably play somebody, right? Do I want Moro to return? Yes and no. I think Moro, if he were to come back, I don't think that would be a bad decision. I just think in terms of his story arc being concluded, it's kind of concluded. I mean, he came back, redeemed himself, and then died again. I don't think we need to bring him back, right? Favorite season 5 moment. I like the bit where Cole gets turned into a ghost. I like on the mountain where he finally realizes that him being a ghost can actually do some good. I like that a lot. Cole had a lot of good moments in season 5 with his ghostly arc. That's for sure. What else do you guys got? Visual novel. A bunch of kids are held prisoner by a teddy bear and have to kill each other and solve the murders. That sounds pretty enjoyable. That sounds like something that I would enjoy. I'll have to check that out. Let me write it down. Dagnamarumpa. Okay, I gotcha. I'll check it out. Let you know what to think about it. Why did Ninjago change hair? Because movie Ninjago change. That's about it in the simplest of terms. Because movie Ninjago change. Ugh, as I take a sip of my water. My throat's starting to do that thing where it hurts. Don't know why. Why do you do this to me, throat? Favorite season 12 moment. Ooh, I like the idea of, or I like the scene in which Garmada, or not Garmada, what am I saying? The scene where Lloyd fights Avatar Harumi. Might be one of my favorite season 12 Prime Empire moments. Why did Cartoon Network screw Ninjago? That's a good question. It's a question that I wish I knew the answer to, but unfortunately Cartoon Network is a company and a corporation and a channel that's run by probably the least competent people known to man. So that's probably why, right? That's why. Worked on a stop motion Ninjago movie for weeks, but then I just stopped. Might have to post the scrapped footage on my channel. Also, if Ninjago were like actual Lego, would they be or so easily taken apart? What do I think? What do you mean by that? If Ninjago were like actual Lego, like in the series, if they would be able to be taken apart, I mean, they would certainly, I guess, take advantage of that Lego aspect anywhere else aside from the Ninjago TV show, right? I mean, in the Ninjago movie and in every Lego movie, we see those Lego aspects, I guess, being portrayed really well. The Ninjago TV show, though, just kind of treats these characters as like living, breathing things, not so much Lego minifigures. If they were, yeah, I feel like most Ninjago characters would probably survive their deaths, so to say, because Lego characters can be taken apart, put back together very easily. Prefer the prototype of hair Ania in the movie. What did the prototype look like? Was it a little shorter, a little longer? Can't really recall what that looked like just now. Who would Waffle play? Waffle would play Meowthra if we were to do that. Let's see. Which Ninjago movie voice actor would I want in the show, and what role would I have them play? Ooh, interesting. So I think that Jackie Chan, I think would be awesome in the Ninjago TV series. I would love to maybe have him play the first Spinjitzu Master, but I know that role has kind of already been taken. I just think Jackie Chan being in the Ninjago TV series, that would be a lot of fun. I'd like that a lot. For sure. Dad's on season 13 still doesn't understand the fact that they're not treated as Lego minifigures. Yeah, I suppose it is kind of weird for anybody that doesn't really watch Ninjago and just gets, jumped on into it. And it's like, oh, hey, these characters are Legos. Why don't they ever reference the fact that they're Lego? Nothing else in the world is Lego. I mean, as Ninjago fans, I think we've gotten used to it over the years. I certainly don't see them as Lego characters anymore. Like I did way back in the day. And why don't we answer one more question before we wrap things up today? One more question before we conclude today's live stream. That'll be a pretty good way to round things out. Let's get one more question in the chat. One more question. What should we answer? What should we answer? Did I see the 2009 Ninjago pitch pilot? I saw that original trailer that they came out with, and that looked a little bit more like classic Lego to me, classic Ninja. For those that don't know, Ninjago was kind of preceded by a series that came out in the 90s for Lego. It was basically called Lego Ninja. Pretty sure it was like a subcategory of the Castle theme, if I'm not mistaken. But the original concept for Ninjago from 2009, yeah, they did have very, very weird looking designs. Very, very like unpolished, very simplistic designs. And also they had different names, didn't they? Yeah, kind of a weird time. 2009 logo is underrated. That's true. That original logo is amazing. So much better than the one that we actually ended up with. But yeah, check out the 2009 Ninjago trailer if you guys have not done so just yet. It's kind of a weird time, but still interesting to see, I guess, what Ninjago could have been if certain decisions had not been made. So with that being said, you guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for the stream here today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Why don't we go over our streaming schedule really quick before we wrap things up today? Here we go. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time. And as always, I will provide you guys with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream, I will let you guys know via my community tab as per usual. And with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in to today's stream. As usual, I appreciate you guys being here. You guys were awesome today. Sorry I couldn't stream yesterday. Once again, sorry we had technical difficulties, but a lot of you guys were pretty cool about that, so thank you very much for all of that. Yes, let's get some hugs in the chat. Sounds good to me. Almost forgot. How could I almost forget the hugs? I'll give you guys that many hugs. There you go. So thanks a lot for watching, everybody. We're going to be back same time tomorrow, same place, same time for another live stream. Hope to see you there. Reminder, tomorrow we're going to be doing something a little different on these streams, so if you want to tune back in tomorrow, I'd recommend it. Tomorrow we're going to have a little bit of a fun day, and then on Friday is trivia, as usual. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you have a fantastic rest of your day. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.